Hi and welcome to Punishment Beer Club, a website, but this section of it is the video vlogging review aspect of it. Today, as you can already see, I will be drinking the gluten-free version of Peroni. I'm not much a lager lad myself. I do love a lager, but back in my Gluten days I was much more of an IPA stout man, and if I was to have a lager it'd generally be Heineken, a Red Stripe, anything that wasn't Foster's, Carling and Peroni. Straya, great. Dark Robin, great. Peroni, no. Like, Peroni to a lot of people probably brings up memories of bad Italian restaurants and having to pay £4.50 for a pint of bad lager just because it had the idea that it was imported, it was premium, when in actual fact the beer that Peroni is known for is slightly tasteless, a bit watery, very refreshing, and goes well with pasta. But that aside, it's more expensive than other lagers and generally not the same quality. Kel, another great lager. Most of the German ones, great. Peroni, no. But that said, it's been a long time coming. Another well-known brand stepping into the gluten-free world. Well, I say a long time coming. I'm only fairly recently gluten-free myself, but from what I understand and from the brouhaha, the excitement that has come with Peroni announcing and releasing a gluten-free beer, it looks like a lot of people have been looking forward to this. So as soon as I found out that it was available in my local Tesco, I thought I'd go down and get some, have a drink, and we could see what it's all about, see if it's worth the hassle. So yeah, that's probably the first thing to start with. The bottles don't come individually; they come in a multi-pack, a pack of 4. That'll set you back £6.50, which is what, £1.75 a bottle. Is that right? No, my maths is way wrong. But yeah, it's not particularly cheap, especially given that Tesco also sell like Brewdog Vagabond, which is not to give the game away, I will be reviewing it, but it's a good gluten-free option. Whereas Peroni, unless it's something very special, I'm not sure if it'd be worth committing yourself to 4 bottles for £6.50. So yeah, the bottle itself is your standard Peroni, just with a little gluten-free, that beautiful little gluten-free logo. Again, it's not a naturally gluten-free recipe. It does have it's deglutenized barley. So if you are conscious of being completely gluten-free, this isn't one for you. But it's gluten certified, so it should be fine for most people, if not all people, who've got celiac or other issues. It's a 5.1%, which is fairly hefty, I'd say. It's yeah, it's good. It means that a 4-pack would probably be a decent evening. Though if you're getting pissed from a 4-pack of 313ml bottles of Peroni, you probably need to have a strong word with yourself. Yeah, before we carry on, apologies for the outfit. I've just got back from playing five-a-side, and yeah, I'm not getting dressed up for you. I'm sorry. So yeah, let's go ahead. I'm not expecting many aromas on the nose. I'm not expecting much at all. Just expecting it to be a very crisp, clean lager. And I think if they manage to pull that off, they'll do a good job. Because I think that's what the majority of people would be after, gluten-free Peroni be after. Because as much as God, I can't even open it. As much as I'm the kind of person who wants everything to be, wants gluten-free versions of Goses and double IPAs, the majority of people are still, like the biggest selling beers are still your middle of the road lagers, and yeah, this could do incredibly well. So yeah, let's go. I think this might be the only time that the Independent Manchester Beer Convention glass is used for a Peroni of any kind. But yeah, it smells like actually smells like it's quite a cheap lager. It smells like the kind of lager that you get from Lidl for a house party, where you weren't too bothered about what you were drinking, and if anybody nicked your beer. It's got a lovely, slightly watery lager called to it, but I suppose it's not usually sold in a tulipy wine glass. So if you want to see that. You shouldn't be that happy, mate. So let's go in. Yeah, it's I can't remember the last time that I drank actual real Peroni. So I can't massively compare the tastes. But it tastes or like it smells, and it tastes like a good cheap lager. So again, if you're going to the corner shop and picking up an Orange Boom, that kind of equivalent where you'd be picking up 4 for £1.99 at 11:15, because you have no other option. Yeah, you'd be happy with it. £6.50 for 330 millilitres. It's okay. It's very sweet, but it's not got the depth compared to like Dora Dam, or the Estrella Galicia. It doesn't have the depth, of flavour that you'd to compare to them. It's quite sugary, not a sugary flavour, not actually sugary. It tastes a bit like a potato. I don't know. You get like the taste of barley is fairly overpowering. Yeah, it's a nice-ish lager. I suppose it could have done with being a little bit colder. It's been in the fridge for 4 hours, but it's not ice cold. I think a beer, well, any lager like this normally demands to be as cold as possible without freezing, just so that you taste as little of it as possible. So, yeah, it's quite refreshing. I'd imagine you could knock back a fair few of these very easily. But again, the problem is you're paying £6.50 for it. If this was £3.40, if it was going under the Dower Dam price bracket, which at Tesco I think is these are £6.54 at Tesco. Dower Dam I think is £6. So it's more expensive. It's not quite as nice, but it does have that big Peroni label on the front of it, which means that you get a lot of people getting it, and a lot of people, even like me, who are just buying it for the sensation, for the joy of having gluten-free Peroni. You can guarantee that over Christmas, I'll have one or two relatives getting me a 4-pack of these just because it's something nice, isn't it? I'll be quite happy with it. It's fine. It's never going to blow you out of the water. It's drinkable, forgettable, and even if you're looking to drink it instead of normal Peroni, just so you're not bloated, it's an acceptable substitute. Overall, it's not my favourite gluten-free lager. It could have been worse. It'll sell a load, and welcome to the party, Peroni. Good to have you. Cheers, I suppose. Yeah.